Hi, Avnish. Hopefully we can give you a presentation that will help you understand the functionality of the floor plan. So on the Anaheim Marriott app that we've been trying to duplicate, you simply touch on floor plan. We have this aspect. You have a floor map with all of the hot spots. What we want to do, the main objective is to be able to touch on a hot spot easily and efficiently. You can see by touching it that it instantly pops up with just a light finger touch. So you get the photo, but the big thing is you're able to move it because you want to be able to walk a property in a matter of seconds and do side-by-side comparisons of the different halls and facilities of the property itself. So that's the first key element, is that you can pull up more than one photo at once and do side-by-side comparisons. Some will have a detail link because there's specs tied to it. Some will not because they're just a photo of an asset. So you can do side-by-side comparisons. So that's the first key element. The second key element is the ability to stretch the photo by just pinching your fingers like on an iPad photo. So I think that's built into the iPad itself. I'm not sure. But again, that's a key element to have. Click off and you're able to exit out. The other key aspect is the ability, obviously, to move them around like we said, pull up multiple photos, do side-by-side comparisons, side-by-side specs. But the other element that's very important to have if we can is embedded thumbnails. One photo is the room without any decoration, another is with decoration. We can even show it with events at what the room would look like. That's a really important aspect and element that we can sell. So if there's any way to figure that part out, that would be great. As you can see, every photo is labeled. You can exit out. You can pull up detail. Again, the details on theirs, I like ours better. You need to be able to move the details and do side-by-side comparisons. But you can see very slightly there's an arrow that ties from the detail button to the details itself. So you click on detail open, click on detail close, open, close, open, close, which is pretty cool because it ties to the detail button. It's easy to use that way. There's also an X which you can use up here, so it doesn't really matter that much, but I like the opportunity to do both if that's possible, to close it from either the detail button or the X. So again, the ability to pull up multiple photos, multiple rooms, side-by-side comparisons is a great feature. On the restaurants, if you're looking at where you're going to dine, you can pull up a restaurant. You can enlarge the photo if you want to see it. You could also pull up the detail, which is an attached menu, and kind of peruse the menu to see if this is a place that you'd like to dine. Click the detail again. Move the photo over. Do a side-by-side comparison with another restaurant. Pull up their menu. Maybe it's a better selection of entrees for your groups. Again, this is attached PDF, which is fine, 10 pages. Whether we do that or not, it's up to us. But again, the ability to attach a PDF or a menu to the restaurant on this interactive hip map is a great aspect of what we want to do. So that's the key features of this map. Again, just being able to touch the photo, walk the property in a matter of seconds, multiple photos, move them around, side-by-side comparisons, detail aspects, pull them in, pull them out. It's a very cool interactive map, which is a key aspect of what we're trying to build. Now, if I go to the HIP Solutions app, I really love the element that we've even taken it a step farther, where you can see it's much more impactful. Although I'd like to be able to touch the thumbnails below and have them migrate to the top. You can't do that yet. Also, we do not have the email or the fast fax button, which is the specs button, to be able to touch and have it overshadow and give us the specs of that room. This is a much quicker way. Well, it's just a different way to view all the rooms of a property. I think it's pretty impactful. It doesn't replace the map, but it certainly adds a different aspect of how to view the property simply through their photos with the fast fax. So I like that fact that we've created that. Here, I guess you touch full screen to go to the map itself. Again, I don't know. I've tried touching this map many times. I can only seem to get one icon to work. I think it's this one. And again, it doesn't work every single time. As you can see, it just has trouble pulling up. But the problem is when the asset pulls up the photo, you can't move it around. It's locked to the space, so you can't do side-by-side comparisons. So obviously we have a lot of work to do. It's been almost 2 months, I think, since we've been trying to do this interactive hip solution floor plan. So if we can fast track this and make it look, feel, and function like the Marriott from the interactive map point of view, that would be great. None of this works for me. I mean, I pulled up the photo, which is not pulling up now. I don't know why it's not pulling up. But again, it should look, feel, and function like the Marriott. I think we have a much better product. I think it's much higher end. But obviously, it's not to the point where I can utilize it like we need to. So if we can work on this aspect and really work on the demo app, I can continue to try to sell this while we move forward to build the apps we already have on order. You can kind of see it's frustrating. So anyway, hopefully this gives you some insight on how the Marriott app, how functional and easy to use it is. Just simply click, photo comes up, move the photo, side-by-side comparisons, stretch the photo, pull it back, click on detail, details pop up. This is how easy it should be. So hopefully it's something that you're working on, and I'll look forward to a status from you via email by tomorrow. Capacity chart pulls up, instantly links back. So all these are great aspects that we need to duplicate. So hopefully, again, Avnish, if we could fast track this, it would be great to have this working demo so I can showcase our solution instead of this Marriott app. So anyway, that's it for now. Hopefully you'll get this and it'll be helpful. Thanks.